Guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Weekly.
Another delicious intro to MassiveJoes Weekly WORD, episode 100. Big Neve.
Mate, it sounds like you've had a few bronchodilators.
You know what? After I did CrossFit this morning, I did a Metcon this morning, and it was one of those Metcons where there's like no rest.
Yeah.
So it was like 20 minutes of solid work, and I felt very, I almost felt like I had asthma afterwards. Very difficult to get the air in. Obviously, I'm good now.
Oh, you had box cough. You had box cough.
Box cough, that's what they call it in the CrossFit world when you do a hard workout and you just can't stop coughing and can't breathe properly and shit.
Yeah, that's what Rich phoning brains are anyway.
Episode 100, Big Neve, we made it! 100 episodes of Weekly WORD.
We probably should be up to
phenomenal.
We probably should be at 150 by now.
Well, we've been shooting it for almost 3 years, so weekly you would think it'd be like 106, but you know, we miss it from time to time.
Yeah.
Topics of discussion, Neve.
Back in stock, new products coming soon. 100th episode special.
Ooh.
Team J Apparel breast cancer tees.
Yes.
Come and train. AskNeve.
Oh, let's we're not here to spiders.
I always yawn in these videos nowadays.
Yeah, because we're keeping you awake, mate.
Nah.
Clearly you're bored,
Mate,
bored shitless.
There's not enough oxygen in here.
Clearly there is. Did you not just see my intro?
No.
I even avoided I avoided the old, you know, try and choke my I avoided that shit.
It's not joking, man. That's called deep throating.
First topic of discussion, Neve.
It's good for you because you got no gag reflex. You know?
No, I don't know. Oh shit, let's go. First topic.
Back in stock. Oh.
Ah, straight in. Straight in. Didn't even let you start getting the topic out. You guys can see this shit, man.
It's getting long at the back.
It is. It's stupid long. Next time I go see Rob, we're making a decision. We're gonna call it. We're calling it. What do you guys reckon I should do? What do the people want me to do? I'm not gonna fucking shave it, mate. What sort of? You want me to go back to the Fury fade?
What is the Fury fade compared to that?
This is not. No, this is not Fury because there's no real fade and it's long as shit. I could go back to the Fury fade. I could go back to the spiky Jesus.
No, don't go back there.
No, you don't want to go back there?
That was such 2013.
No? Okay. I'm down for whatever. I'm good. You guys tell me what you want me to do. I'll discuss with Rob. We'll come through with the goods. First topic of discussion, Nick.
Back in stock.
Yes.
MTS greens are back in stock.
Yes.
Finally. Core test is back in stock.
Yes.
Core burn mango.
Also yes.
Anagenin.
Blackstone Labs. Boom.
Rule 1, two sizes, all flavors.
Yep, the isolate.
Actually,
no, not they're coming later.
Oh, yeah, sorry, maybe beat that out, Dylan.
Yep.
ISO 100, all sizes, all flavors.
Yep.
And Animal Pack back in stock.
Oh, Animal Pack. That's been out for a long time.
It is.
That's epic. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
New products.
Boom.
So we've got Westside Strong and Westside Conjugate by Westside Nutrition.
Absolutely. The Conjugate Raw review is already on the line. You guys, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Westside Strong, I'm going to shoot later on today.
Yeah.
Very cool products. Louis Simmons approved, coming out of Westside Barbell in Columbus, Ohio, of course.
Platinum Labs Essentials BCAA.
Now, this is a cool product. This is actually, if you've tried Amino Grow from Platinum Labs, erase that from your memory because shit. Platinum Labs Essentials BCAA, phenomenal. Basic, but phenomenal. 2:1 ratio BCAAs, 5 grams per scoop. Vegan BCAAs, Big Neve. Fermented from vegan sources. Tastes good. Basic. And good value for money. 50 serves, $59.95. So big fan of that product. I'm probably, should I do a raw review on it? Like, it's a simple product. I probably should, because we don't have many vegan BCAA supplements.
Yeah, you
so
don't,
there's kind
so
of
you
a
don't
point.
have
There's
too
kind
many
of a point.
vegans out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a raw review on it.
Can you do the other 12 I've got there on the list, mate?
You know?
Alright. Pro Sups Hydro BCAA.
Yeah, that's also in as well. That's a cool supplement. You know what? That's the kind of supplement that I honestly didn't think Pro Sups was capable of producing.
I had some yesterday. It was delish.
Yeah, it's good. Full non-proprietary labels. So they tell you exactly what's in it. Proper clinical doses. Tastes good and not stupidly overdosed with artificials.
Yeah.
So it's the kind of supplement that Pro Sups really shouldn't be making. It's something you'd expect to see from like Core or MTS.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan. The one problem with it is expensive.
You pay for quality though.
Well, that's it. You get what you pay for. Next topic of discussion.
You're paying $24.95 for a 30-cert BCAA. It's not generally the best quality.
Essential taurine.
Yeah. Or amino taurine.
Or amino tor.
All right. Coming soon.
Yes, let's go, Neve. Look at this list.
Yeah,
Look at this coming soon.
Can we try and rapid fire these?
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
All right. Buff Baked Nut Butter.
Next week.
Team J Apparel Red Muscle Tanks.
2 weeks.
Team J Apparel Raglan Tees.
2 weeks.
Team J Pillbox.
2 weeks.
Team J Wristbands.
2 weeks and new designs as well. But restock of all the old ones and new designs as well.
Because they're so cool.
They're epic,
Finaflex Stimulate.
Probably next week.
Rule 1 Lean 5.
Next week.
Rule 1 Train.
Next week.
Rule 1 Whey Blend.
2 weeks.
Species Isolars.
2 weeks.
Species Fiberlars.
2 weeks.
Core ABC Killer Python.
End of November.
Mango.
End of November.
Core ISO Vanilla Cake.
End of November.
Core Flex.
January.
Olympus Labs Blood Shred.
2 weeks.
Redcon 1.
January. No real ETA, but I'd expect it by January.
Get it off the list then.
Yep.
ON Gold Standard Gainer.
2 weeks.
Outbreak Nutrition Antidote.
2 weeks.
Optimum Nutrition Fat Burner.
Never.
VSN Test Booster.
No ETA.
Okay. Boom.
Boom. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
100th episode special. All right, so as Joseph mentioned earlier, it is our 100th episode.
It is, and we're excited.
We are very excited.
It's been an emotional journey. We'd like to thank our sponsor. Everyone that helped us get this far. Nah.
So what we're going to do? So Joe's it's hit him. Have some cars,
Oh shit!
All right, so because of the 100th
get
special
serious. Let's
episode,
get serious.
we're doing a special online.
We are.
So as of when, Joseph?
As of like when as soon as you see this video, it's the special live.
As soon as Dill puts this video live, the
And
special
it's
will go
only,
live.
these details will not be posted anywhere but this video. So this is for you guys, the Weekly Word viewers.
All right.
That's it.
So
it's your special, the people's special.
as soon as you do this, go put in WW100 in the coupon code section.
So so you need to get the details right. It's online only, so
Obviously.
you can't get this in
Obviously,
store.
because you can't put it coupon code in store.
It's online only. So it's going to be the first 100 people to spend $100 or more online at MassiveJoes.com and use the code WW100. So the letter W, the number 1, the number 0, the number 0. Flash it up on screen so no one gets it twisted. WW100 as the coupon code in the checkout. You will get for free a tub of MTS Ruckus and an MTS TMJ Apparel Ruckus FlexFit hat.
Boom.
That's $80 worth of free shit for every order over 100. Epic.
Crazy.
Epic.
So,
and just for you guys. Won't be posted anywhere else. Just this is the only place you will find out about this. WW100, first 100 people to spend $100 or more, free tub of Ruckus, free Ruckus hat. Boom.
Yeah, boom.
Boom. Anything else you want to say about that?
No.
I'm going to say one thing, like, get in fast. Because, like with the breast cancer teas, people pissed, man. They're pissed because they missed out. But we told you.
Yeah.
We did a video, we did a Instagram post, we did a mass email, we did another video, we did a Facebook post. We told the people. We said 10 a.m. Monday morning, and people are pissed because they can't get them. And they wanted to support the cause.
We're happy.
We told you. So we're telling you guys now, if you want this deal, don't wait. Just do it. Do it.
Yep.
Next topic of discussion, Nick.
And as that says, leading to the next one, the Team J apparel breast cancer tees. So as Joseph said, what the tees Joseph is wearing, 100% of the sale price, so $29.95, we're going to be donating to the McGrath Foundation.
Yes.
So we sold all 500 out.
They're out.
So no more. So we're going to be donating just under 15 grand to the McGrath
It's going to
Foundation.
be, I'm donating 15. I don't give It's 15 grand.
Okay.
So,
come on, mate.
It's a box pop, man. Couple of things. Firstly, just want to say a massive thank you guys for the incredible support. Now, I had a little bit of a rant about the people that missed out because they don't listen. But I mean, I didn't think in less than an hour we sold them 500. It's ridiculous. So firstly, thank you guys for the support. Absolutely phenomenal. Next time we're going to run 1,000 and we're going to see if we can raise 30 grand.
Yeah.
And I honestly think that we can just because we sold 500 in less than an hour. So thank you guys for your incredible support. Really appreciate it. The second thing I want to say is we're going to make the donation next week because what I want to do in the meantime is I want to put a collage together of everybody wearing their TMJ apparel breast cancer tees. So if you are lucky enough to get a tee, this is what I'd like you guys to do. Take a photo of you wearing the tee. You can take a selfie, get someone to take it, do a artistic, do a bathroom shot, I don't give a Take a photo, post it on Instagram and tag in the photo, Dilip, get ready to flash this up on screen, tag myself so that I can see it, so at Joseph Mencel, tag Glenn McGrath, so Glenn McGrath 11.
Why don't you tag MassiveJoes as well?
And tag, well, yeah, you can tag MassiveJoes also if you want. And also, but then there's so many no, just keep it Joseph Mencel because so many people tag MassiveJoes. I'll be scrolling forever. And thirdly, tag McGrath Foundation. So at Joseph Mencel, at Glenn McGrath 11, at McGrath Foundation. Now I want to specify this because people don't really get this tagging thing. So what you want to do, you don't want to tag in the comment. You actually want to put a photo up and tag in the photo. So for example, let me grab a photo up. Yeah, I got a photo of Asher. So so you got that on Instagram, and so you're just about to post that shit. So you post it, you go next, and then it's this button. It's this one. Zoom and focus action. So you don't want to type like the @ in the comment. You want to click this button that says tag people, and then you can go and you can tag people in there. That's where you got to do it. If you put it in the comment, I won't see it unless it pops up on the feed. If you put it in here, then I can go and see who's tagged. So you need to actually tag it in the photo, and I'll show you this because I've mentioned this on Snapchat and we've had a bunch of people do it already. So when I go to my Instagram right here, I click this little button, photos of you, and it comes up with all the people that have already done that. So you see that? See how people have been tagging when they're wearing the tees? A bunch of different photos. So selfies, there's some non-selfies, 2 people in one photo. I don't give a but make sure that you're tagging those 3 things. At Joseph Mencel, at Glenn McGrath 11, at McGrath Foundation. We're going to put a collage together, make the donation to the McGrath Foundation. It's going to be epic.
Yeah.
Next topic of discussion, Nick.
Come and train with TMJ.
Boom.
So, not depending on when you're seeing this, but November the 5th,
Saturday.
so which is next Saturday from today. But November 5th, we're doing come and train with TMJ, with Team MassiveJoes, MassiveJoes Adelaide crew, at World Gym Adelaide at 4 p.m.
It'd probably be 4:30.
4:30 p.m.
Yeah, by the time stores close and everyone gets there.
So register your interest. Flick us an email at sales@massivejoes.com.
Yep. Facebook event will be live, probably by the time this video goes up, it'll be live, but get in early, guys. So email sales@massivejoes.com if you're interested, and jump the gun. Tell, when you email, because the email comes to you, give us your top 3 of who you want to train with, because that's what we're going to ask you for anyway. Yeah. If you're lucky enough to be selected, it's going to be epic. I love coming training.
And girls and guys as well.
Of course.
Girls, don't be scared.
Yeah, no, Ash is going to be there, Leah's going to be there, there'll be plenty of girls for you to train with too. So. Do it. Next topic of discussion. Boom. All right, Big Neve. Got what looks to be about 15 questions here.
All right.
Let's get through them. Craig Meyer wants to know, what's up, fellas? Recently started looking into test boosters, and I have found 3 that I'd like to try, which are Blackstone Labs Apex Male, MTS Barracuda, and Core Test. Just wanted to hear your opinion on which one is the most effective.
Out of those 3, I'd go Core Test.
I'd go Core Test as well. It's what I'm using at the moment, and it is definitely the best test boosting supplement on the market at this point in time. Mm-hmm. Tom Donovan wants to know, hey fellas, the Pussycat and I, Isabella Lugosi, met you guys at Body Power UK. I remember Tom. You remember Tom and Isabella? Mm-hmm. Thanks for spending such a long time chatting to us. It was awesome to finally meet after months of vlogs in the gyms and all the other deliciousness on your YouTube channel. Tom, it was a pleasure to meet you as well, man. Neve, I noticed that you've been cutting over the past few weeks, although you still appear to be a very big boy. Have you been following a specific plan in terms of cardio and caloric intake, and what's the overall aim? I'm in the midst of a cut myself to test out whether I might be able to compete next year, and it'd be cool to know a bit more about your cut. All the best and stay massive. Tom in Letchworth, United Kingdom.
Yeah, so I'm cutting at the moment. I was 109 kg, which is about 240. And I've dropped, like last week I was 99.8.
You've lost almost
9
kilos, almost
10
22 pounds.
So
you are not such a big boy anymore.
I'm sitting about 220 at the moment.
Yeah.
In terms of cardio, all I'm doing is 40 minutes every morning, just fasted list cardio.
Yeah.
So just walking for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still sweating, so I mean, I'm not just dawdling. I'm still
putting in work.
Around my house, I do have, it's quite hilly.
Yeah.
So I am walking up and down hills. It's not just a flat road.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. So I mean, I'm still pushing myself. It's not just a leisure.
Well, it's not a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my jumper on, got my hood on, got my sub cut on.
Yeah.
Got my, I'm using Platinum Labs OptiBurn at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the cardio essentials.
Yeah, yeah. And the question actually is, what's the overall aim?
Just to get lean.
Yeah. Shred up a little bit.
I'm probably sitting, I don't know, Joe said 14% at the moment.
Yeah.
Get down around 8 or 9.
Yeah, yeah, go sub 10 then. Sub 10. I think the people want to see it.
They
want to see the turtle shell unveiled.
Yeah.
They want to see the big Nevos unleashed. You know what I'm saying?
In terms of calories?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure. It's definitely over 4,000 still.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just following carb backloading at the moment. So if you're interested, read up about carb backloading.
Or you know what you should do? You should do like a proper social media post about what you're doing. Because a lot of people are interested and you haven't really given them much info.
No.
Or maybe fire up Snapchat again and actually like do something with it.
I put my dog on there last night though.
That's all you post is photos of Miley. I get excited. I'm like, ooh, Neve did a Snapchat photo of Miley. Ooh, Neve did another one, video of Miley. I'm like, is this Miley's Snapchat or Neve's Snapchat? Oscar Legata wants to know, congratulations, Joe, on finishing up your contest prep. I hate NPC politics. Can you ask Joe, my question is, will we see Joe on the classic physique stage if he considered it? It's an Ask Joe question.
Joe and I talked about this the other day.
We did talk about this the other day.
And for Joe to actually qualify with his height for classic physique, he'd have to lose about 4 kilos of muscle.
Yeah. It's one of those strange things, and Oscar, I get asked it all the time. People are like, you know, why don't you step up to, because, you know, there's this thing going around that I might be too muscular for men's physique. They're like, why don't you step up to classic physique?
Too big.
You got, and the other thing is you've got really good upper legs. Step up to classic physique. The thing is, for me to go to classic physique based on the restrictions of how much the maximum you can weigh based on your height, I'd actually have to step down to classic physique. So I competed on the weekend at around 95 on stage. Based on my height, the maximum I could be is 91. And you know, condition can always get better, but there's not 4 kilos of body fat to lose. So I'd actually have to lose muscle to compete in classic physique.
Maybe if you lost a bit off those carbs.
Which doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
So that's the answer to your question. Phil Spencer wants to know, what's up guys? Short question for both of you very big boys. Who is the best person you have ever trained with and why? And if you could train with anyone ever, past or present, who would it be? As always, a massive fan from TMJ, Stay massive from TMJ fans in the UK. Who's the best person you've ever trained with and why?
In terms of intensity and form, from here that I'm close with, would be Joe, Joel, or Swolbait, or Sal, Hassan, if some of the viewers might know Sal. From America, it'd be Doug and Mark, due to their sheer intensity. Even though I don't agree with Mark's style of training as such. I mean, he's probably Mark just throws weights around.
Yeah.
Which is great, obviously, but yeah. And look at his physique; it's working for him. But that's the intensity of Doug and Mark with the knowledge of swole bait.
Yes.
That'd be the perfect combo, I think.
Yeah, I would say the best person I've ever trained with would also be Doug Miller, just for the intensity, and Kai Green, also for the intensity. Yeah. And the other question was, if you could train with anyone ever, past or present, who would it be?
John Cena or The Rock.
Yeah, I gotta say.
If it was one person,
aiming for The Rock. We spoke about this the other day.
If it was one person, it'd be John Cena. But I mean, The Rock has been my all-time favorite, though.
Yeah, and we were talking about this the other day in the office. We're like, realistically, how long do you think it will be until the opportunity arises where we can train with The Rock?
Well, we do have a hookup. We've got a connection.
And we're thinking like it's got to happen within the next 2 years.
Yeah.
That's how we're thinking. 2 years, workout with The Rock is going to happen.
Yep.
It's on. Dev Bagani. Dev is back. Dev is back. Tell everybody that Dev is back. Hey fellas, in response to Dr. Bong's question last week, you guys said deadlifts can't be replaced. Could you please explain what Joe meant by his biomechanics weren't suitable for deadlifts back in the day and how he got around to doing them now? Joe, keep your chin up. People's champ all day. Good luck to you and Ash and whatever you decide to shoot for next. Thank you, Dev.
There's more Ask Joe questions than there is Ask Neve.
I know. This is Ask Joe today. Shit.
Joe?
But you can answer that. Could you explain what Joe meant by his biomechanics weren't suitable for deadlifts back in the day and how he got around to doing them now?
Well, Joe is very tall.
Yes. Long legs.
Long legs. Joe obviously also had back problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just
my biomechanics. Your biomechanics
don't change because he doesn't.
So
he hasn't changed how tall he was, but he's changed probably his form, number one.
Yeah. And
also, you've also done a lot of what's it called? What have you been doing with Jake? How would you explain that?
Myofascial release.
Yeah, which would probably help him a lot get into a better position.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of like hip flexor type movements and just making sure that, I'm able to be flexible and have the range of motion that I need to do deadlifts. Look, Deb, my biomechanics are still not good for deadlifts, which is why, for somebody my size, my deadlift is shit. Like my max deadlift is like 240, which is crap. For somebody my size, though, I should be deadlifting like 300. Really? You should.
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
But, I stand by what we said last week. You can't replace deadlifts there's no other movement that replicates a deadlift. So if you're going to do it, you know what I'm saying? Stu Banger wants to know, hey boys, I had a shoulder recon coming on 2 years ago. I had 10 millimeters cut off my collarbone and a metal clamp put in. It's nasty. Since then, every time I do lateral raises on the recon side, I feel it in my trap. Is there any way to overcome this?
I find I'm doing it in my trap is I doing like leaning lateral raises.
Yeah.
So what I do is Joe and I would do it a lot of the time with the cables.
Yeah.
Behind our back, so put the cable behind your back.
Yeah.
Doing your side raises.
Yeah.
But leaning off to the side, so we'll grab onto the actual frame.
Yeah.
Which puts us at like a 45-degree angle, and then from there do it, which will pretty much take your trap out of it, I find.
Well, you're never going to be able to take your trap out of the lateral raise because trap is part of the muscle that is involved in that movement.
But it takes it out of a lot more than if you're just standing there doing it naturally.
Yeah, yeah. Sam Turner wants to know, very big boys, just wondering the importance and differences between eating strictly healthy, counting macros, and dirty bulking whilst training consistently. I'm 5'11", 90 kilos. I started at 58 kilos 17 months ago and made pretty good gains from dirty bulking as my metabolism would take on a Ferrari. But think my body composition could be better, and for some reason my arms didn't grow that much even though I trained them twice a week. Would healthier eating, including more protein, help me?
It's going to help with your body composition, definitely, in terms of your protein, fat and carbs, structure and combination.
Of course.
Which, yeah, I mean, if you're eating pizza, you're going to be eating like pizza and chicken wings and shit like that.
Yeah.
Whatever you're eating for your dirty meals.
Yeah.
But you're going to be eating a lot of fat and a lot of saturated fats.
That's right.
Which is not good for body composition.
Of course.
Like all things though, if you're eating in a calorie surplus,
you're going to put on weight.
You're going to put on weight.
And you put on a shitload of weight, man. You're going from 58 to 90. You almost doubled your weight.
But even, and I mean, and there's no way that you've put on 32 kilos of pure muscle.
Not in 17 months.
So, yeah, if you are, your neck's quite green. But the thing is though, is that even if you are eating healthy food though, or clean food, food, if you're still eating too much, if you're still eating way too much, you're still going to be putting on fat.
Yeah.
So that's where you need to find out what your maintenance calories are, look at the MassiveJoes nutrition plan and go from there. That's the best way to go about it.
Exactly.
I personally, and Joe personally, I mean, Joe and I have both done the dirty bulks.
Yeah.
It's shit.
Well, it's fun while you're doing it.
It's fun while you're doing it, but
great.
But when you've got to lose 25 kilos and you've got to
body fat,
and you realize, oh look, I've put on 2 kilos of muscle when you get to the end of it.
Yeah. It's
not fun.
No, it's a lot of work for little return when you could achieve the same thing by just having a little bit of consciousness about what you put in your body.
I think if you can still try and keep semi-visible abs.
Yeah.
I mean that's probably the best way to go about it, I'd say.
BJD wants to know, hey guys, I'm 17, 6 feet 3 inches and around 11% body fat. I started to
That's funny, because I'm 6 foot and 3 inches. It's 2 measurements though.
I started to cut, but I didn't know a lot about fitness at the time and went in way too hard, too fast, and I'm now struggling to lose any more weight and I can't lower my calories or up my cardio anymore because I just started near the max I could go. Beginner's mistake, brother. I went from around 20% body fat to 11% in just over a couple of months, but I'd still like to get to 8 or 9% ideally. What do you guys suggest I do? Should I stop the cut for a month or so and then start again, or do something else entirely? Thanks guys, congrats on 100 episodes.
I'd say probably the best thing to do is look at Joe's video on reverse dieting.
100%.
That'll help you obviously reverse diet out of it correctly.
Yeah.
It'll get your calories back up, and then from there, look at Joe's Cutting Chronicles video.
Yeah, or the People's Cut, the Director's Cut.
There's a lot of them.
So much information. But your situation is, you've reached a point, you've admitted it, you've reached a point where you can't drop your calories anymore, you can't increase your cardio anymore, you are completely out of tools, as we call them, tools in your cutting tool bag, you're completely out of options of how you're going to push your body past or through a fat loss plateau to continue to lose body fat. So your cut's done. You're finished. You need to start reverse dieting.
Yeah.
Devin Foley wants to know, congrats on keeping 100 for this 100th episode. Next stop is to go 120. My question has to do with sodium intake. Oh, I like this one. For a normal everyday Joe that lifts weights, does cardio, and eats a pretty healthy diet, do you think sodium is something that one should be concerned about? Or do you follow the notion that the body regulates sodium? As long as you are drinking sufficient water, you should be fine. Thank you from sunny Cali.
Sodium has never been a thing I've worried about.
Me neither. Your body does a fantastic job at regulating sodium. In fact, you have an organ that is completely dedicated to regulating sodium. And
unless you're eating like different, very strange non-bro foods, you're not going to be getting you're not going to be having high amounts of sodium. Really.
No, and even if you do consume high amounts of sodium, your body will piss it out. Any sodium, your body, no.
I've never once in 10 years of lifting weights looked at the sodium content of a single food.
No, me neither. And
I've never actually even thought of it.
My understanding
I wouldn't even know how to read the sodium levels.
Yeah, what does it mean? No one knows, but it's provocative. Even now, my understanding of how well the body regulates sodium levels has developed over the years to a point where, like this past contest, I didn't even touch sodium in peak week. I didn't sodium load, sodium deplete, do anything because honestly, I don't think it makes a difference. I really don't. I don't think it does anything. So yeah, we're not too concerned about sodium. AK Big Gamer K, congrats on 100 episodes. I'm back on my lean mass gain control bulk. But this time after a month, I noticed my belly getting blubbery fast, while the rest of my body is still lean. I've only gained approximately 1.5 pounds. This is a first for me, as weight gain was always slow and spread out before I just turned 36. Is this an age or hormonal thing? Damn, growing belly makes the rest of my body look horrible.
So 1.5 pounds is what, like 3 kilos?
No, man, 1.5 pounds.
Like 750.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, 750 grams is a good shit. Let's be honest.
That's a solid shit. That's what that is.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think you're going to notice. I don't think you'd notice too much of a blubbery belly.
Yeah, on 1.5 pounds, man. That's nothing. If your belly's getting blubbery and you've increased your carbohydrate intake, it's probably just glycogen.
And probably,
it's probably just water.
And probably bloating.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first thing I noticed when I cut my carbs back like substantially, like by a third. Yeah. Is that I leaned out a lot and it wasn't holding the water like I was before. So I'd probably say it's just bloating from the midsection. I'd say it's probably bloating. Maybe you might have an intolerance to some kind of carbohydrate. Yeah. And just water retention. So I don't think I don't think it's fat.
Not at 1.5 pounds, but regardless, you know, it doesn't really matter. If your goal now is to gain lean mass and you're committed to that goal, you have to accept you're going to put on body fat. So it. Just stay the course.
Yeah.
Jack wants to know, good day fellas, I was just wondering about the podcast you guys are doing. Will it only be videos turned into podcasts, or will you also be doing podcasts on different topics like ATP Science do and like Readiness Radio? Cheers, legends. Stay massive.
Probably not.
It's just going to be videos at this stage, man. We shoot enough. We spent a lot of time doing doing online content. So there's no plan to do like specific different podcasts.
And if we're going to do something, we do it number one for YouTube.
Yeah, we'll do it as a video and then turn it into it. We're not going to sit here without a video camera and just do a podcast. It just doesn't make any sense. We want you guys to have the full visual experience. Benji Singh wants to know, will Neve ever compete on stage for bodybuilding or do anything physique related or do a powerlifting competition or compete in strongman?
I've done 2 powerlifting, 2 strongman competitions previously.
Yeah.
So I've competed. Yeah. At the moment, I don't have any goals or any plans to compete.
You just try and get shredded, man. You get them summer shreds happening.
The thing for me, man, is stepping on a bodybuilding stage, I see shit like happen to Joe on the weekend, and it really puts me off competing.
Yeah, most definitely.
When you're the best physique on stage and you don't get a look in, I mean, I'd rather sit in my bedroom posing, telling myself I'm God's gift to the earth, than step on stage and have some judge who is getting their by a competitor. I said it.
All right.
To get first place. Know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
So that completely puts me off wanting to compete.
Yeah.
People do it for the experience. I don't do it for the experience. I do it for first place.
You do it to win, man.
So yeah.
That's what's up. Last question, Barney Ong.
Plus on stage, I can't use the Valencia filter and change the contrast to make myself look a little bit more shredded.
Up the structure. Barney Ong, aka Dr. Bong, wants to know, congratulations on episode 100, my brothers. I think we all need to appreciate the importance of Weekly Word, as without it, you would have never known who Barney Ong is. And we would never have become best friends. And people would never have known Barney smokes a lot of weed.
Did he write that?
No, I just inserted that.
He said something
and consumes a lot of marijuana brownies.
Barney messaged me.
AKA Dr. Bong.
Barney messaged me during the week and he's like, I really hope the work never sees Weekly Word because they're just going to think
you're fired, which you are. While I still have the privilege of having the last question spot, let me just salute you guys for still keeping it real. Despite MassiveJoes growing so immensely since episode 1, you guys still managed to maintain the connection with your supporters and still get out Weekly Word episodes almost without fail. So hats off to you guys for this, as no other company would still do this with so much growth. Truly the people's company. Only thing I ask for is more episodes of Day in the Life of Neve. Hashtag stay massive. Barney didn't even ask a question. Shit. Are you right down there, Barney?
Come on, Joe.
Oh, nah, seriously, thanks, Barney. We appreciate that.
I appreciate the memes that Barney sends me on the weekly.
Yeah. But following on from what Barney's saying, we really appreciate you guys because if you guys weren't watching Weekly Word, we wouldn't be recording Weekly Word.
Yeah.
So we you know, Barney says, you know, we're the people's company and whatnot, and we are, and we literally do this stuff for you guys. You know, the Weekly Word, we get nothing out of Weekly Word from a business perspective. It's pretty much just entertainment and information and answering questions for you guys because you continue to watch the videos. So if you continue to watch them, we'll continue to produce them. That's just how we roll.
The only thing we get out of it is behind on our daily workload.
Yeah, we do. And we enjoy it as well. I like coming here and shooting videos with you, Big Neve.
I'm trying to work out what my hat's
No,
supposed to
homo.
be.
Little bit homo.
Fully homo.
You're gonna lie. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of a Weekly Word. If you're watching this on the mobile, be sure to turn your post notifications on so you don't miss a beat when it comes to all the deliciousness on the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. From us at MassiveJoes, thank you guys for tuning into Weekly Word, man. It's been a good first 100. Can't wait to get the next 100 done. Do you think there's a limit?
No.
Do you think we'll get to like episode 1000 in like 20 years time? We can shoot Weekly Word? Who knows? I don't know.
Who knows? I don't want to think 20 years in the future.
I like to think 20 minutes in the future. Until next time, where we come to it from Neve.
MassiveJoes.com.